Hey Cancer, I'm doing a reading for you for the new moon in Aries, right? Cancer, you are so lethargic at this time. Like, I feel like you're feeling like you're drained, like your energy's depleted, like you just ran like 57 marathon. Like, I feel like you have a million things to do and not enough time. I feel like but here's the reverse of it as well. I feel like with all these things that you have to do, you're also getting those check marks off on the list. So I feel like it's also bringing a sense of pride, like accomplishment. You've gotten some stuff done here as well, right? Um, but you just have a lot to do. And I feel like at this time, I don't feel like you're really showing the world what it is you're going through, how it is you're feeling as well. I feel like you're really just kind of taking this and like putting the cross on your back and keep on walking here, right? We have sovereignty. Like you're feeling all these things, you're going through all these things here, right? I don't feel like the rest of the world is even noticing how drained, how exhausted, how tired, that you have a million things to do, that, hey, you can need some help. And I feel like you're very stoic about this. I don't feel like you're really even willing to like share with other people like what it is you're going through at this time, right? Like these are only your burdens. These are only your baggages here, right? Like this is only the things that you're carrying around and shuffling around here as well, right? But how you're doing this, how you're coming across to the rest of the world, um, you got this. Like you're made of stone. Like nothing can come in and tear you down here as well, right? Cancer, how you're coming across, you are the strong friend at this time. You are definitely a strong friend, right? All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into your cards here. Yeah, I feel like there's a huge shift that's been going on with your energy since the eclipse here as well, right? I feel like you're exhausted. I feel like you're restless, kind of dizzy, a little woozy here as well, right, Cancer? I feel like you could have, I feel like Cancer definitely probably could have felt this the strongest as well with all this moon energy here, right, Cancer and Leo. Man, I feel like there's just a lot of depletion. I feel like there's a lot of changes. You could physically look different here as well. I feel like you're physically feeling different. I feel like there's a lot of different changes going on within yourself, your body, your mind here, your spirit. I feel like there's almost like this sense of peace, this sense of calmness, right? You're not speaking too much on too many things here. First out, we have Five of Swords. You could be going through, and then we have Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups also came out in Leo's reading, right? I feel like you could have a little bit of confusion, frustration involving this Queen of Cups at this time. I feel like there's some things here that they're not really telling you, that they're like keeping from you here, right? I feel like they're just not wanting to hear your mouth. I feel like this Queen of Cups could be you. Cancer, this could be you. I feel like that could be why you're not necessarily telling people what it is you're going through, anything like that. Cancer, I feel like you're just not really wanting to hear what other people have to say. You're not really wanting to hear the words. I don't feel like you want to hear them nag. Like, Cancer, I feel like you already have these words like rolling around in your head. Like, you already know what these people are going to say here as well. So, like, why even have the real conversation? It's almost necessary for you at this time to like separate your energy here as well, right? In order to strengthen yourself. Yeah, I feel like there's some things here, like there's some truths that you're really needing to hear. There's some stories here that you're really needing to unravel. At this point right now, Cancer, I don't feel like you're really willing to. I feel like you're more in the space of my heart just can't take it anymore. Like I'm done. I'm good. Like let me recoup. Let me have some strength back here for myself before I go and take another round, before I have to take another hit here, right, Cancer? Yeah, like like Cancer, that's the thing. You're a warrior. Like you will go out here and go through emotional battles that people couldn't even think of on their strongest day, right? And so when you need a break, when it's time for you to tap out, it's time. It's time for you to go back and rethink of all the different situations, all the like everywhere everything went wrong here, right? Just taking some time out just to go and recoup, go drink some wine and cry in your room, Cancer. Like that's really what you're needing to do in order to do to strengthen yourself up, to get back going here, right? You're really needing to like go and clear out these emotions, detoxify yourself, get this stuff out of your body here as well, right? Cancer, there's when you've had enough, like it's time for you to take some time out. It's time for you to go be a little crybaby, work some things out, figure out where it is you're going next, right? So you can toughen back up, and so the rest of the world doesn't see how how weak you really are on the inside, right, Cancer? Sometimes you just need to do that, right? I don't feel like you're letting this keep you down here as well, right? Because once you go and like, here's the thing, I'm seeing this as almost like you were needing to like separate yourself, create some distance between you and the issue, between you and the problem here, right? So that the solution for how you're supposed to be moving will just immediately pop up, a eureka moment. You're just gonna know what to do, right? You need to take some space, take some time out, take a higher perspective look at the situation so you're not getting so wrapped up. It's hard to look at this situation when you're, right up on it here, right? And so take some time, have some space, cry some tears, work some things out in your head here, right? The answer is going to come to you with little to no effort. And I feel like once there's like a know-how, I feel like this is going to be instinctual here as well, right? Your feet are just gonna know what to do, where it is you're supposed to be going, right? I feel like you're just gonna pop out of bed like a daisy. And I feel like all the sadness and worry that you were going through here was gonna be for nothing. I feel like you realized like, hey, yeah, I wasted a lot of tears. I wasted a lot of energy crying because like I feel like the situation, that's how it's gonna play out, it's gonna yeah, it was for nothing. Cancer. If you're having like crying fits and you're like frustrated here and things just aren't going out, remember that like in 2 days, like you're gonna look back and like you're gonna be like, why did I cry and waste all my, Cancer. It helps momentarily when you're like going through, and it helps release some things that you've been building up here, right? But Cancer, I feel like you leak your energy out as you're like crying over situations that aren't gonna matter in 2 days. There's gonna be a solution. It's just about you remembering that and not allowing yourself to get so wrapped up when there is an alarm, right? Like if there's an alarm, like kind of take a step back. Like you don't have to rush, like that's not what firemen do. Yeah, firemen like they rush, they get to what it is that they're supposed to be doing, but they're not panicking, they're not screaming, they're not, like they're trained, like they know how to act in like times of crisis here as well, right? And I feel like this is almost like something that you're realizing, that you're like working through, that you're learning how to do here as well, right? The problem is not the real problem. You will have a solution. Everything will work out just how it was supposed to. I just saw 639, right? And then we have 7 of Pentacles. The things that you're going through at this time leading up to this has just been for your personal growth. So you can learn how to handle situations differently here, right, Cancer? Yeah, I feel like there's an emotional thing within you that you're having to like really work through and learn here as well, like how to properly channel it, how to really work through it, how not to allow yourself to get so wrapped up because good morning. Oh, how cute. Because don't allow yourself to get so wrapped up. Right? What is this 5 of Swords? What is this 5 of Swords? We have the moon. Here you are. Here you are, Cancer. I feel like there's been a lot of frustration, a lot of turmoil, a lot of tension, a lot of uncertainty here, right? I feel like there's just some things you still don't have the answer to. There's just some things that you really, oh no, that's really been driving yourself nuts. Sorry guys, my phone's dying. Oh. Are you still there? Okay, sorry. Yeah, I feel like there's just some things that's really just been driving you nuts here as well, right? Like some things that that could be worrying you about your future here as well. Like there's some things that you're really uncertain of. I feel like you've been put in the dark here, right? I feel like you're not really sure how to move. I feel like you have a lot of different options, a lot of different choices here that you could go as well. I feel like that's almost like preventing you from moving forward. I feel like there's too many options, too many things that you're too confused of, right? And I don't feel like you're really certain as to what direction, where to go here as well, right? What is this Queen of Cups? We have 3 of Swords. I feel like this could be coming up for you after there's a heartbreak here, right? There's something that really tore you up, really hurt your feelings, involving a direction that you thought that you had planned initially that you were going to be going into, right? I don't think that necessarily transpired here, right? We have 9 of Swords with this 3 of Swords here, right? Cancer, I feel like your heart's just really broken. I feel like you're really uncertain as to where it is you're trying to go here as well, right? I feel like all of these places and people and situations here that you thought were options, I feel like you're not even trusting in any of them anymore because like, I feel like whatever situation that could have got you stuck here in the past, like I feel like that's still on the back of your mind. I don't feel like that's something that you've truly released yet. And I feel like that's what's bringing you a lot of anxiety. I feel like you're not even sure as to how to start something new in a new direction here because I feel like you're still so fearful of like the past of like, okay, well, these things are just going to come back up for you, like, yeah, I feel like you're not even wanting to start a new situation because like you're just fearful that whatever's happened in the past will just come right back in, right? Cancer, that's not a way to live your life. That's not cool. Cancer, you can't live your life like that, right? What is this 7 of Wands? Yeah, so I feel like you're really taking some time out really to just go within yourself, really work on yourself. I feel like you're very protective of your energy, of your money here as well. And then we have Queen of Pentacles and the Star. Yeah, I feel like you realize like, hey, this is no way to live your life. And I feel like that's really why you separated yourself. You really went into a space where, hey, it's time to work on you, on what you are trying to do, what you're trying to be out here as well, right? I feel like once you take this time out for yourself, I feel like there's going to be a reunion coming back in for you as well, right? With some people that are very supportive, very loving here as well. I feel like this is a group of people that really just wants to lift you up, really wants to support you here, right? Yeah, especially with the Star and the Three of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is a group of people that's coming in. Hey, good morning. And I feel like they're really helping you become who it is you're truly supposed to be. They're going to be helping you work through all of these sad, negative feelings that you didn't want to experience, right? I feel like they're slowly but surely helping you lift your head back up here, right? And we have Page of Swords. I feel like there's still going to be some truths here that you're going to have to find out about a love situation, and I feel like that's still going to end up breaking your heart. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Cups here, right? Yeah. Any spying that you're doing about a love situation, here's the thing, if you're spying, you will always find something. I don't care if it's just a text message to your grandma. You're going to turn it into something that, like if you're looking for something, you will always find something. You will create a way, and I feel like that's something that you're realizing here as well, right? So I feel like that's really helping you shift a whole different direction as to how it is you're building your foundation here, especially with this Ace of Wands. With this Ace of Wands, 1118, I feel like you're truly shifting everything of how you're thinking about your home, relationships, your foundation, and how it is you're trying to build a family here as well, right? I feel like how you had thought about relationships, how everything up to this point, I feel like it's being shifted. It's being completely changed, right? The things that you're putting your home on, the things that you're growing here for yourself, it's changing. And I feel like that's really going to be beneficial for you. We have the Ten of Swords here as well with the Death in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this new shift is coming in for you once there's been a complete ending. Like you can't allow this situation to continue on here, right? Once again, this is the same situation that's had you stuck. We have Ten of Swords and Death in reverse. It's over, but they're not letting you completely transform the situation here as well, right? There's going to be a solution as to how you're supposed to be moving through this coming in for you, right? I feel like it's going to be in a space where your head is very clear. I feel like it's going to be a meditation space. You're just going to know, right? And then we have Wheel of Fortune. And we have Wheel of Fortune. Had this situation not ended, had you not been stuck for so long here as well, I don't think that once this truly like pushes through for you, I don't feel like you'd truly be on the Wheel of Fortune, right? This had to end in the way it did in order for you to be on top, right? You had to be stuck for so long in order for this giant push from the universe to be on top here as well, right? This was for you, for your growth. I feel like there was a period where you were almost like stalled here, right? In order to prevent, it's like the prevention of moving forward here, so you can like have like a mega growth, right? Yeah. Yeah, and then we have Judgment. And then we have Judgment. Everything that has happened for you up to this point has been for you. And then we have the Devil. And then we have the Devil. With the High Priestess. I feel like you already knew that here. I feel like you know that there are certain situations, circumstances here within yourself that you're having to work through. I feel like this is like a heavy shadow period for yourself as well, right? There's a lot of negative toxic traits within yourself, within relationships that you have here, where it's really time to work through these in order to better yourself, to become a better person here. There's a lot of things that it's time to release. Right, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. I would, but my phone's about to die. I'm on 3%. I'm so sorry. I would. Okay, release resentments about money. Yes, the money system of the world can seem upsetting, but holding resentments just pushes your abundance away. Instead, see money as a tool that you can use to better the world, and the shift will help you attract support and golden opportunities. Place here where you've really just allowed resentments over money, relationships, anything like that, family members, friends here, right? Like you've let a lot of like past situations, resentments, hurt feelings, like we just hold you back from everything that is supposed to be coming in for you at this time. And that's not healthy. It's time to let these things go, right? It says holding resentments pushes your abundance away. Instead, see it as a tool that you can use to better impact the world, right? All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Thank you for liking and subscribing, by the way. Bye.